Hi, this is Shannon Bird. She is attending the University of Michigan this coming fall. She will be majoring in art business. She is not sure what she wants to do in the future, but she will figure that out in college. Jonathan, a fun and a good-looking senior at La Cañada High School, will be attending the University of California, San Diego this fall. Although he plans to major in economics, he is still unsure about his future and what he wants to pursue in life. He hopes this road trip will allow him to get a better perspective in life. Leo Koo is a junior that plans on going to college after high school. He doesn't know what he wants to be when he grows up, but wants to gain the knowledge of what steps one takes for being successful. Rachel Koo will be attending Boston University as an international business major. She has a broad view of her future, but thinks her experience in college will eventually change her interests.
2, 1, 2.
Hi, Miss Spangler. This is Jonathan. Yeah, hello. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, so I'm doing this photo project with a couple of my photo buddies, and we're wondering if you're available for an interview. Um, yeah, it's Thursday around like 10:30, because that's when we have our photo period. Yes, perfect. Okay, thank you. See you then. Yeah.
Nice.
And so, do you want to explain what Road Trip Nation is?
So Road Trip Nation is a project where a bunch of kids, they kind of don't know what exactly they want to do after college or even after high school. And so it's kind of a way to talk to people who are, in their professions, and they see how they got started on their path. So it's kind of what we're doing.
I see. That's great.
So, let's see.
Okay. Where were you when you were our age? Like high school.
I was at Culver City High School.
Okay. And how did you get from there to where you are today? In a nutshell.
In a nutshell? Oh my goodness. Who's going to see this?
Just our photo class.
Okay. I'll just tell the truth, okay? I fell in love with my high school vice principal, and he with me, although we didn't talk about it. I was ASB president, so we had spent a lot of time together because he was in charge of activities. Is this too much information?
No, this is great.
Okay. And so I wanted to stay close to home. So I went to college in California, and after I graduated, I majored in sociology. And actually, when I was a senior in high school, I wanted to be an actress. And I had never been in theater or anything like that, but it was just kind of the glamour thing that I thought would be fun. So I majored in sociology, and just because I like people a lot, and graduated and didn't have plans to do something. He was an educator. My husband at the time was an educator, so I looked through the phone book of Catholic schools because you didn't have to have a credential, and when I got to the M's on the phone, I got hired as a teacher for the following year, and then decided I needed to get a teaching credential. So I taught school all year at a private school, a Catholic school, and then became a teacher. And then I taught for, I don't know how many years I taught, but one of the administrators came to me at that school and said, "You do so much counseling with your students, have you considered being a marriage and family therapist?" And I said no. So then I I went to school and became a marriage and family therapist, and loved that. And when my children were little, I did marriage and family therapy because it gave me a lot of flexibility so that I could be their room mom and that kind of thing. And then when I saw a divorce coming, I decided I needed a little more stability, or wanted that. So I went to school to finish my credential to become a high school counselor, and then came to La Cañada High School.
Cool.
So when did you realize this is what you wanted to do? Like be a high school counselor?
Well, I've been in high school almost all of my career, so
Yeah.
working with kids is what I wanted to do. So I guess you could say a year out of college.
Were there ever any pressures from society telling you to do something else rather than what you wanted to do?
No, there weren't, because at the time that I was a teacher, teachers were more scarce, so they wanted more teachers. So, no, I always I kind of just tripped off of something involved with people. I always wanted to be involved with people, and being a marriage and family therapist was something I wanted to do. I love childbirth and decided to become a Lamaze educator, which is a preparation and a process of birthing. So I went to UCLA for a year and became a childbirth teacher. So I did that on the side, and that was really fun too, before I ever had children. So it was just like whatever seemed to move me, I went after, and I did it. I don't teach childbirth anymore because I can't do it with this job.
What obstacles have you overcome to get to where you are today?
I don't know if there were any. I mean, I had to go to school, a lot of school, but I love education, so that was not an obstacle. I don't look at it as an obstacle. I just look at it as a part of the process to get to where I wanted to be. I don't look at any of it as having been obstacles. I don't mean to sound like everything's all sunny and everything, but really I don't have an obstacle.
How do you balance your personal and professional life?
I combine them. So I think for me, it's very important to get so much joy out of being at this school. It's not important for me to get joy out of it. I do get joy out of it. So my personal life is not, this is my personal life too. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like tonight's the instrumental concert. I wouldn't think of not coming to this, like that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So I do a lot of stuff around school. My personal life mostly involves my family, and I have 2 sons that I just am crazy about. So I spend as much time with them as I can. And family. I have sisters that I'm really close to. But it's all pretty much around this and my family.
What advice did you give to your sons when they were going through the college process or school in general?
Well, one of them graduated 8 years ago, and I just said to him last weekend, I wish I had known then what I know now, because I have learned so much over the last, I've been here 10 years, I've learned so much about the college process. I would have told him to apply more broadly. He ended up going to Loyola Marymount, and it really wasn't where he wanted to be. So it was a lot of money for being where he didn't want to be. So to apply more broadly and really do the research to find out what is a good fit for you.
If you had one piece of advice to give young people getting ready to jump into the real world, what would it be?
To identify what really is important to them and to seek areas in which they can pursue being involved with those things, and to keep their eyes wide open for other things, because you never know. It could be.
So that was a really good interview. I thought.
Yeah.
I really liked how, she told us she didn't really have any obstacles. She just did whatever she wanted, and she didn't let anyone influence her decisions and stuff.
Yeah, and it was really inspiring that she trusted herself, and she just,
Yeah, that was good.